Welcome to the Freedom from Overweight program. Harry Moore, founder of the Freedom from Overweight program. Freedom from Overweight program is a self-help program. Harry is not a licensed medical professional. Nor is Harry a licensed dietitian professional. Harry is highly experienced and very good at helping people manage their weight. Harry reserves the right to be wrong. Harry also reserves the right to be right.
Hi everybody, my name is Harry Moore. I'm the founder of the Freedom Overweight program. Today is December the 23rd, 2018, just a couple of days before Christmas. I want to talk to you today about how much I really love holiday foods, and most of the people I know that really love holiday foods. Not only our Christmas foods, but all the other holidays we celebrate throughout the year. Most people think they have to give up the foods that they love in order to eat healthier and manage their weight. Well, that isn't really true. The good news is there is no food when you eat it will automatically cause you to gain weight. Also, the bad news is there is no food you can eat that will automatically cause you to lose weight. It is as simple as calories in and calories out. That doesn't mean that you can't really enjoy every holiday meal at every holiday event. Here's the way I handle my everyday life, and especially on a holiday or a special event. I look at what the 5 things I must have today not to be a martyr, and the minimum amount I have to have today of each item not to be a martyr. And I work that into my plan. Now, I usually try to do that a couple of days ahead of time, the beginning of the week for me, whatever that is. I always plan from the most challenging meal to the least challenging meal, the most challenging part of the day when that meal is presented to me, to the least challenging food. Now, the 5 things, one of the things is always chocolate. And it's always chocolate that I love. In fact, I'm not like a big, just for example, I'm not a big fan of chocolate cake, but I really love chocolate icing. And a couple of years ago, I was with a friend at her best friend's husband's 50th birthday party. And they lived in Indianapolis, and they have a really famous bakery over there like we do, the Bonbonnerie in Buskins over here. And they had this really big sheet cake, birthday cake, that was chocolate with chocolate icing. And this friend's husband looked at me and said, "I bet you're not going to have any of this cake tonight." I said, "You're right, I'm not going to have any of the cake, but I'm going to have some icing." Because that's all. I would eat the cake just to get to the icing. Of course, some people eat the icing just to get to the cake, and some people love both of them, and all 3 of those are all right. But he goes, "How am I supposed to do that?" I said, "Well, see, every time you cut that cake on that knife, there'll be some icing. And what you do, you scrape it off on a plate, and when you get just the right amount of icing, then I'll be happy." And I literally stood there like the little 6-year-old boy that I felt like I was at that time, watching him cutting that cake, taking the icing off of the knife and put it on the plate. And when he got to an amount that I thought was what I was allotted to have for that event, I said, "Thank you." And I sat down and I really enjoyed that icing. And the sad part about it is I really wouldn't enjoy the cake getting to the icing. So why waste calories on something like that? So hopefully this has been a helpful video for you. Please enjoy your holiday, and remember, every day is a learning experience. The other thing is, every day, including today, only comes once a year. But we also can have stuff other time of the year. For example, let's say that your Aunt Sally makes the best potato salad ever. You never had it, no matter what restaurants or anybody's house. She has some secret ingredients that she uses to make the best potato salad ever. But unfortunately, she only serves it once a year for some reason, on Christmas Day. Well, the reality is, I bet you if you went to her and said, you know, Aunt Sally, the biggest thing I look for on Christmas Day, besides my presents and giving presents, is to have your potato salad. And honestly, if it wasn't here, I would really be disappointed. But you know, it's really tough to wait 12 months again to have it again. I'm sure you remember my birthday's in June. And I would just really love on my birthday to have, just 2 servings of your potato salad. That would be really great. Now I bet Aunt Sally would just beam from ear to ear and just be so happy that you love her potato salad that much. And I bet she'd probably make it for you on your birthday. In fact, I had a lady I worked with. She was a divorced lady. Her and her daughter lived together. They had a really nice life. And what she found out was that she just loved every holiday for some certain type of food, and she just would only have it on that holiday, and she overindulged. And really, what would happen is on any holiday weekend or whatever like that, she would gain 2 to 5 pounds, and then have to work really hard to get rid of it before the next holiday. So in reality, at the end of the year, she didn't really weigh anything more than she did at the beginning, but she always felt like it was so frustrating to her to go through that. So the solution she came up with was that each month, on one weekend out of the year, her and her daughter would make a holiday meal. Not everything that you have at the holiday meal, but just the 5 things that they must have to really enjoy it, and also the minimum amount to not be a martyr. And guess what? What she found out by doing it over the course of a year, that when she got to each of the different holidays, and she already had that meal maybe 2 months before that she could sit there and really enjoy the meal and not have the urge to emotionally overeat it, thinking, oh my God, this is the only time I can have this for another 12 months. It worked for her, it worked for me, and I bet it'll work for you. So thanks for allowing me to speak with you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share it with any friends, co-workers, family members, anybody that you think might benefit from it. Also, what I found, if you have a time, well, if you're watching this, you know how to do it. But if one of your friends can't do it, maybe they should go to my Facebook page. It'll be posted there. And I'm pretty positive you can watch the video on my Facebook page. Thanks a lot. Have a great holiday.
Harry would really appreciate your honest feedback regarding this video, or any other videos you may have watched, plus any suggestions you may have for future videos. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact Harry at harry@freedomfromoverweight.org.